after our recent victories, achieved under steadfast and revered General Radetzky, the balance of power has been shattered. The Imperial forces, battle-hardened and driven by iron discipline, have pushed the enemy to the brink of collapse. Now, the very heart of their resistance, the enemy capital, lies within our grasp. And faced with a storm of steel and fire, the once proud but now desperate king of Sardinia finds himself surrounded, without allies, without hope, and he is ready to kneel once again. We have positioned our artillery atop the hill that commands the battlefield, a place of dominance, chosen with precision. Radetzky, ever mindful of past defeats, knows that this moment must be decisive. There can be no mistakes. Rather than spread our fire thin, he orders all batteries to concentrate their fury on a single, critical point in the enemy's line. The goal: blast the breach in their defenses and exploit it before they can react.
Nuestros hombres huyen, señor.
The battle rages across the entire front. Musket fire, smoke, and chaos stretching from one horizon to the other. But this is no accident. It is a calculated storm, unleashed by design. Our general, the ever-patient Radetzky, watches from his command post, unmoved by the fury before him. He waits, not out of hesitation, but purpose, because in his mind, he holds a single, decisive movement, one maneuver kept in reserve, to be unleashed at the perfect moment. And when it comes, it will change everything.
Nuestros hombres huyen, señor.
At last, the moment Radetzky had been waiting for has arrived, with the enemy fully committed, pressing fiercely against our center and right. They have left their own right flank dangerously exposed. And now, Radetzky moves. Our elite troops, held in reserve with iron discipline, receive the long-awaited order. The signal is given. The maneuver begins. They descend upon the weakened flank with precision and fury, smashing into it like a hammer against glass. And once that flank shatters, they are in position to do the unthinkable, pivot inward and envelop the enemy's entire army. The trap is closing. What was once a battle is about to become a rout.
Nuestros hombres huyen, señor.
Even as the battle unfolds exactly as planned, not all is secure. The enemy, though vulnerable, is far from defeated. Their assault on our center grows fierce by the moment. Relentless volleys, bayonet charges, smoke and
atacan a nuestro general.
Radetzky's gamble now hangs by a thread. On the left, our elite troops push forward, executing the great envelopment. But their movement must be swift, precise, and decisive. Because if they do not break through and encircle the enemy in time, the center, the very heart of our line, may collapse under the pressure. This is a critical hour. Victory and disaster now march side by side.
Nuestros hombres huyen, señor.
But the enemy is not blind. At last, they understand the danger. The trap set by Radetzky is now clear. In haste and
Nuestros
desperation,
hombres huyen,
they
señor.
begin to pull troops from their center, rushing to reinforce their collapsing right flank and stop the envelopment. It is a move born of necessity, but not without cost. Their once crushing assault on our center now begins to falter. The relentless pressure that threatened to tear our line apart eases, if only slightly. Our soldiers, bloodied and exhausted, take their first real breath in hours.
Nuestros hombres huyen, señor. Nuestros hombres están fatigados, señor. Necesitan descansar. Nuestros hombres huyen, señor.
Everything now hangs in the balance. On the left, our envelopment unfolds with precision. Step by step,
Nuestros hombres
position by
huyen,
position,
señor.
our elite troops press forward, like a blade curving around the enemy's exposed side. Elsewhere, the line holds. From the center to the right, our soldiers fight with unwavering resolve, locked in brutal, close-quarter combat. They bleed, they fall, but they do not break. But the Italians, too, understand what is at stake. They're not running, not yet, fully aware of the trap, the price of defeat. They cling to every meter of ground with ferocity. They fight like men with no retreat.
Nuestros hombres huyen, señor.
Now, it is time for cavalry. With the enemy's right collapsing and
hombres
their center
huyen,
stretched
señor.
in, the moment has come for the final stroke of Indepece's design. From behind the ridge and woods, our cavalry regiments emerge, gleaming sabers, standards high, hooves pounding like war drums across the plain. These are not reckless charges. They are strategic strikes, aimed with deadly purpose. Their objective, to hit where the enemy falters, where formations waver, where panic waits to spread. If enough regiments break, if discipline cracks, then the entire enemy line may dissolve in chaos. battle is over. Our elite troops, who hours earlier had begun their bold envelopment on the left, have now reached the heart of the enemy formation. What they find is no longer an army, but a mass of shattered, exhausted men. Their
Nuestros
center,
hombres huyen, señor.
beaten and bloodied. Their right flank, gone, vanished under the weight of cavalry and cannon. Now, with Radetzky's forces all around them, the Italians finally understand. There is no escape. There will be no counterattack, no salvation. Surrounded, broken, and out of time, they lay down their arms. What began as a contest of strategy and strength has ended in a clear, resounding truth. Victory belongs to us.
Nuestros hombres huyen, señor. Nuestros hombres huyen, señor. Nuestros hombres huyen, señor. Nuestros hombres huyen, señor.
die bereit? Achtung, feindlicher Drängler!
accanto a voi cade, ignoratelo!
Nuestros hombres huyen, señor.
Levatemelo di dosso!
Glorreicher Sieg! Milord! Hebt die Flagge! Belagert sie! Sie verstecken sich hinter ihren Weibern! Ja? Ha! Leichte Beute! Siedlung belagert!
With the battlefield silent and the last resistance crushed, the final spark of rebellion has been extinguished. There will be no more counterattacks, no more defiant stands. The last rebel stronghold has fallen, and with it, the will of an entire movement. The king of Sardinia, once defiant and ambitious, now stands humbled, faced with the ruin of his army and the failure of his cause. He accepts the inevitable defeat. With no terms left to negotiate and no allies left to call upon, he bows to imperial authority. And so, after years of unrest and bloodshed, Italy is once again under imperial control. Not through diplomacy, but by steel and fire. Radetzky's campaign has restored the empire's grip and reminded the continent of its might. The rebellion is over,